Hello everyone. I hope you all are happy, healthy and fit and enjoying your video lessons and completing your task on time. My name is Shamsher Singh, physical education teacher from Cambridge International School, Dasua. Dear students, in previous videos we learned about Deaf Olympics and concept of inclusion. I hope you all understood these topics. Now we will start with the next term, need and importance of inclusive education and implementation. Let's start need and importance of inclusive education. First point is to provide equal opportunities. There have been efforts internationally to include children with disabilities in the educational mainstream. In order to achieve truly inclusive education, we need to think about and incorporate children with special needs into regular schools, especially because these kids face some sort of barriers to learning and participation in the classroom. Thus, inclusive education is needed to provide these children with special needs equal opportunities as given to any other child. Next point is to promote uniqueness of each student. General education classrooms include more and more diverse students. Teachers should realize the value of accepting each student as unique. In effective inclusive programs, teachers adapt activities to include all students, even their individual goals may be different. We have learned that inclusive education is a better way to help all students succeed. Next point is to promote better academic achievement. Most students learn and perform better when exposed to the richness of the general education curriculum. The growing body of research has shown that children do better academically when in inclusive settings, and inclusion provides opportunities to develop relationships. Some of the benefits include friendships, social skills, personal principles, comfort level with people who have special needs, and caring classroom environments. The most important function of friendships is to make people feel cared for, loved, and safe. Next point is to promote awareness and sensitivity. In an inclusive educational setting, low achieving students are able to get extra help even though they did not qualify for some education. Classmates of students with disabilities also experience growth in social cognition, often become more aware of the needs of others in inclusive classrooms. They are sensitized of each other's strengths and weakness and can learn from each other. Next point is to develop social skills. An interesting side effects is that these parents report that they also feel more comfortable with people with special needs because of their children's experience. Students with disabilities can create long lasting friendships that would not be otherwise possible. And these friendships can give them the skills to navigate social relationships later on in life. Next topic is challenges to implement inclusive education in India. In India, the number of the people with disability is so large. Their problems so complex, available resources and social attitudes so damaging. The road to achieving inclusive education is a long and varied one, on which challenges and opportunities will arise. India is a multilingual, multicultural, multi-religious country, and its people are stratified along sharp socio-economic and caste lines. India is the world's second most populated country after China. It has 17% of the global population and 20% of the world's out of school children. The aim of inclusion is to bring support to the students. Next point is few measures for implementing inclusive education. Inclusive education helps the disabled child to develop a sense of pride in their work because they actually feel like they have accomplished something. We know that Albert Einstein was learning disabled but still managed to become the greatest mind of the 20th century. Educating children with disabilities alongside their non disabled peers is considered one of the better ways to provide education to the population in India. The government of India needs to bridge the gaps in their education system to build a strong system of inclusive education in the country. Now we are discussing some points There are following measures for better implementation of inclusive education in India. First is the right of education must apply to all citizens of India. State and central government as well as the other social actors should recognize the importance of a broadened concept of inclusive education that addresses the diverse needs of all learners. Next point is a policy of inclusion needs to be implemented in all schools and throughout Indian education system. Schools needs to become centers that prepare children for life and ensure that all children, especially the differently abled children from marginalized sections and children in difficult circumstances, get the maximum benefit of this critical area of education. Next is necessary school supplies such as audio learning and textbooks in Bareilly should be made available. Suitable modification to examination system may be required so as to ultimate pure mathematical and logical assessments. Next is families with children without disabilities should develop relationships with families with children with disabilities and be able to make a contribution. Next point is the preparation of teachers for rural special education programming should be planned differently, as the aim of these programming would be integrate disabled persons in their own environment and community. Next point is as a system, inclusive education should be flexible. Its flexibility must be reflected in the methods and materials used to give these children the widest possible accesses to the regular curriculum. Next point is differently abled children should be treated equally as the normal children and instead of looking them in sympathy, their talents and abilities should be recognized for their self-respect and welfare of the society. Last point is the reform of the curriculum should be made in parallel with a proper training for teachers regarding their knowledge of inclusion and its principles. The curriculum for each of the above programs should be carefully developed by an expert group which includes practicing special teachers. Last is conclusion. It is essential to build an inclusive society through an inclusive approach. It stresses that each child, regardless of the intensity and severity of his or her disabilities, is a valued member of society and is capable of participating in that society. A good inclusive education is one that allows all the students to participate in all aspects of classroom equally or close the equal. To meet the challenges, the involvement and cooperation of educators, parents, and community leaders is vital for the creation of better and more inclusive schools. The government of India is trying to improve its education system, focusing on the inclusive approach. The challenges can be overcome by raising awareness of human rights in communities and publishing positive examples of disabled children and adults succeeding in inclusive education. Dear student, I hope you have understood this topic. If you have any queries regarding this topic, please call me and message me. At the end, stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks for joining me.